Hello everyone, welcome to Tour Academy. So today I am going to explain some important questions and their answers from this chapter, that is matter in our surrounding, that is the first chapter of chemistry, class 9. So the first question is, what is the meaning of latent heat? What is latent heat? Latent means hidden. Amount of heat energy which is absorbed during the physical state. When a substance changes its physical state, during that time some amount of heat energy is absorbed. That energy is known as latent heat. Again I will repeat, amount of heat energy which is absorbed when a substance changes its physical state. That is, it changes from solid to liquid or from liquid to gaseous form. So during that time amount of energy is used, that amount of energy is known as latent heat. Right? Latent heat further can be classified into two categories. Number one है latent heat of vaporization, and number two latent heat of fusion. What does it mean? Latent heat of vaporization, amount of heat which is absorbed when a liquid gets converted into its vapor form. क्या होता है इसमें? लिक्विड से उसके वेपर्स बनते हैं. It gets converted into its gaseous form. So during that time, amount of heat energy absorbed will be known as latent heat of vaporization. On the other hand, we have latent heat of fusion. Fusion means melting. So when a solid starts melting, even then it absorbs some amount of heat energy. During that time, some amount of heat energy is absorbed when a solid gets converted into its liquid form. So that amount of heat energy is known as latent heat of fusion. So latent heat is of two types, latent heat of vaporization and latent heat of fusion. Now you should remember another thing, and that thing is that during this period, like when a substance changes its physical state and it absorbs some amount of heat energy, during that time the temperature remains constant in thermometer, right? And what is the reason behind it? Ki although we are supplying heat energy constantly, but the temperature remains constant in thermometer because that amount of heat energy is being used to change the physical state of matter. So that is why the temperature remains constant, क्योंकि वो energy उस समय use हो रही है to convert the physical state of matter. So during that time, तब तक के लिए the amount of energy remains constant, same रहता है temperature, ना बढ़ता है ना घटता है during that time. जब तक एक पूरा physical state change नहीं हो जाती है, like for example we can say the complete solid gets converted into liquid form, then still you are supplying heat energy, the temperature will start rising. Otherwise जब तक आपका solid पूरा liquid में change नहीं हो जाता, तब तक the temperature remains same in the thermometer. So in this way you can say कि latent heat, hidden heat है, cannot be seen in the thermometer and temperature remains constant during that time. That is why it is known as latent heat. So this is the first question. Second very important question is जो आपके NCERT का है कि what causes more severe burn, boiling water or steam? Boiling water ज़्यादा, boiling water इसका भी टेम्परेचर 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस है, और steam is also having the temperature 100 degree Celsius. So question is, what causes more severe burn, boiling water which is at 100 degree Celsius or steam which is also at 100 degree Celsius? So our clear cut answer is steam causes more severe burn. What is the reason behind it? Because steam, although its temperature is 100 degrees Celsius, but it has more amount of heat energy absorbed in it, and that is 22,060 kilojoule. This much amount of energy, this is the specific latent heat. This is a large amount of heat energy steam has absorbed during the change in its physical state, although both are having same temperature. So steam में extra energy होती है in the form of specific latent heat, and that is about 2060 kilojoule. This much amount of heat energy in the form of latent heat is found in steam. This is the extra energy as compared to boiling water. Boiling water has only definite amount of heat energy. It is not having any extra energy. But steam, क्योंकि जब इसने physical state अपनी change करी from boiling water to become its gas, that is steam बनने में जो इसने physical state change करी, that time it must have absorbed some extra amount of heat energy, and that amount of energy is present in the form of latent heat in the steam. This is the amount of heat energy, latent specific latent heat it is known as. This much amount of heat, extra heat is present in the steam. So this question is also based on latent heat. So this is the answer of this, and the next question is, why is ice at 273 Kelvin? Ice at 273 Kelvin. 273 Kelvin is equal to 0 degrees Celsius, right? So ice at 0 degrees Celsius or 273 Kelvin is cooler. It is more effective in cooling than water at the same temperature. Water का temperature भी जब इसी temperature पे water होता है, very cool water, 0 degree Celsius पे ही अगर water is there, 273 Kelvin or 0 degree Celsius, so you will find that ice will be having more cooling effect as compared to water at the same temperature. So what is the reason behind it? Again the answer is based on latent heat. Latent heat पर ही answer अभी भी based है. How? कि ice at 0 degrees Celsius, when it gets converted into water, it absorbs the heat energy from the surrounding. So surrounding area will be more cooler, more cool as compared to the water. Water at 0 degrees Celsius will not change its physical state. But the ice at 0 degrees Celsius, it will start absorbing heat energy from the surrounding and will start melting down, and surrounding energy, heat energy जब उसने absorb की है, so surrounding area will be having more cooling effect. So this is the answer. Again it is based on latent heat. This is known as latent heat of fusion because ice is getting ice is converting into its liquid form. So fusion, when a solid gets converted into its liquid form, it is known as melting or fusion. So this is latent heat of vaporization. Sorry, vaporization is latent heat of fusion, right? So this is the answer of this question. Next question is, give two reasons to justify water at room temperature is liquid. A simple सा question है. Justify the following statement: water at room temperature that is normal 25, 30, 40 degrees Celsius. Water at room temperature is liquid. लिक्विड क्यों होता है, वो सॉलिड क्यों नहीं हो जाता, या वो गैस में क्यों नहीं, वेपर में क्यों नहीं बदल जाता, स्टीम में क्यों नहीं बदल जाता. सो वाटर एट रूम टेम्परेचर इज लिक्विड. गिव 2 reasons to justify this statement. तो पहला रीजन तो आपका ये है. Now you will use characteristics of solid, liquid and gaseous substances. Solid के substance जो characteristic प्रॉपर्टीज होती हैं वो डिफरेंट होती हैं. लिक्विड की मैं बताती हूँ क्योंकि वाटर इज अ लिक्विड. सो वाटर की कैरेक्टरिस्टिक प्रॉपर्टीज क्या है कि वाटर पार्टिकल्स दे आर हैविंग मोर इंटरमॉलिक्यूलर स्पेसेस. सो वाटर बीइंग लिक्विड इट इज हैविंग मोर इंटरमॉलिक्यूलर स्पेसेस एज कंपेयर टू सॉलिड. एंड वाटर के जो पार्टिकल्स हैं, इसके जो मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं, दे आर हैविंग लेस इंटरमॉलिक्यूलर फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन. और वाइस वर्सा यू कैन से कि बिकॉज द पार्टिकल्स ऑफ वाटर दे आर हैविंग लेस फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन, लेस intermolecular force of attraction, that is why they have more space in between them. So this is the reason कि water is liquid at room temperature. Liquid में always the particles are slightly away from each other, that is known as intermolecular spaces, large intermolecular spaces, and these spaces are because the intermolecular force of attraction between the liquid particles is less, so they go away slightly away from each other and make more spaces. So this is the reason. These are the two मैंने reason आपको बताया कि एक तो intermolecular force of attraction is less and number 2 intermolecular spaces are more. So that is why it is in its liquid form. So number 2 इसी का है. give 2 reason में iron almira is solid. iron almira, आयरन लोहे की बनी हुई, एल्मेरा is solid. Here you will use characteristic properties of solid. Iron metal, it being a solid substance, उसकी जब एल्मेरा बनती है तो एल्मेरा से हमें कोई मतलब नहीं है, हमें आयरन से मतलब है. आयरन is solid. Why iron is solid? Because the particles of iron, they are quite close to each other, because their force of attraction, intermolecular force of attraction is very strong. That is why iron is solid. So iron almira is solid, you can say. So these are the main characteristic properties of solid substances like iron, कि they have very strong intermolecular force of attraction. So that is why they come quite close to each other. Negligible space होता है उनके बीच में. That is why iron is solid and iron almira is solid. So the next question is, arrange the following substances in increasing order of their force of attraction between the particles. They have given 3 substances और आपने क्या करना है, उनको अरेंज करना है according to their increasing order of their forces of attraction. Increasing order of their force of attraction. Force of attraction between their particles. So आपने क्या इनको how to arrange increasing order of their force of attraction between their particles. We have this one important characteristic property of matter, particles of matter. कि particles of matter they have a force of attraction. This is known as intermolecular force of attraction between them, and this force of attraction is maximum in solid matter, less in liquid and least in gaseous substances, and that is why they are solid and liquid and gases. So आपने इस point के base पे सिर्फ increasing order of their attraction फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन के बेस पे इनको अरेंज करना है। एंड द सब्सटेंसेस आर नंबर 1 वाटर, शुगर एंड ऑक्सीजन। वाटर, sugar and water, sugar and oxygen gas. So now how will you arrange them? आपको मालूम है the maximum जो force of attraction है that is in solid, and solid यहाँ पे है sugar, तो वो सबसे एंड में आएगा। उससे कम होता है फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन इन लिक्विड, सो वाटर उसके पहले आ जाएगा। एंड सबसे कम फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन इनफैक्ट फोर्स ऑफ रिपल्शन होता है गैसियस सब्सटेंसेस में, दैट इज ऑक्सीजन। तो लीस्ट फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन विल बी इन ऑक्सीजन, तो सबसे पहले आएगा ऑक्सीजन। इट्स पार्टिकल्स आर हैविंग लीस्ट नेग्लिजिबल intermolecular force of attraction. Number 2, water, liquid. Water being a liquid substance, its particles have less intermolecular force of attraction. It has more spaces, so it is having less than oxygen. And number 3 पे आ जाएगा आपका solid substance, that is sugar. शुगर के जो पार्टिकल्स हैं दे आर हैविंग द वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन बिटवीन देम, intermolecular force of attraction. So particles, they come close to each other so strongly, they are held together so strongly, that is why sugar is a solid matter. So this was the next question. And next question आपका है इस चैप्टर का, that is the next question is physical state of water. What will be the physical state of water at 25 degrees Celsius, 0 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Celsius? So we know that at 25 degrees Celsius water remains in its liquid form because it freezes at 0 degrees Celsius and it starts boiling and converting into its gaseous form. So in between 0 degree to 100 degrees Celsius the water will remain in its liquid form. So 25 degrees Celsius पे water will be in its liquid form, and 0 degrees Celsius पे water will start freezing, it will start converting it into its solid form, so it will be in its solid form. And number 3, 100 degrees Celsius पे water will start forming its steam, its gaseous form, so it will be in its gaseous form at 100 degrees Celsius. So this was the question, this was the answer. Next is convert. We have different scales of temperature. We have Kelvin scale, we have degree Celsius, we have Fahrenheit also. So how to convert these scales into each other? So first question is कि how to convert 293 Kelvin into degree Celsius. तो इसमें से आपको सिर्फ माइनस करना है 273. 273 माइनस कर देंगे, then it will get converted into its Celsius form. So 293 minus 273 will form 25 degrees Celsius. In other words, you can say 293 Kelvin is equal to 25 degrees Celsius. Next is 470 Kelvin. How to convert it into its degree Celsius? So just minus करो इसमें 273, it will get converted into Celsius, that is 197 degree Celsius. Another question is convert these Celsius temperature into Kelvin. How to convert 25 degree Celsius into Kelvin? Just by adding 273. बिल्कुल इससे ऑपोजिट करना है, इसमें हमने माइनस किया था, इसमें प्लस कर दोगे, प्लस 273, it will get converted into 298 Kelvin. Next is 373 degree Celsius has to be converted into Kelvin, so इसमें प्लस कर दो 273, it will get converted into 646 Kelvin. So this is the conversion. This is also from NCERT. The next question is from this chapter. Naphthalene was disappear with time without leaving any solid. Now naphthalene is a sublime substance. What are sublime substances? Those substances, those solid substances which on heating do not convert into their liquid form directly, they get converted into their gaseous form. So those substances are known as sublime substances, and this phenomena is known as sublimation. सो इसका आंसर जो अभी मैंने बताया कि वाई नेफ्थलीन बॉल्स डिसअपियर आफ्टर सम टाइम्स, जब आप उनको गर्म कपड़ों में रखते हो विदाउट लिविंग एनी रेजिड्यू, विदाउट लिविंग एनी सॉलिड्स पार्ट ऑफ दिस, तो इसका आंसर इज बेस्ड ऑन सब्लिमेशन प्रोसेस, बिकॉज नेफ्थलीन इज अ सबलाइम सब्सटेंस। और भी है दूसरे सबलाइम सब्सटेंसेस लाइक एंथ्राजीन है, लाइक आयोडीन है, लाइक कैम्फर है, लाइक अमोनियम क्लोराइड है। दीज आर some of the sublime substances. So these substances they get converted into their vapor form directly without converting into their liquid form on heating. So नेफ्थलीन भी ऐसा ही एक substance है, और जब उसको हम गर्म कपड़ों में रखते हैं नेफ्थलीन बॉल्स को, तो वो आफ्टर सम टाइम they will absorb the heat from the surrounding and they will start forming their vapors, और विदाउट कन्वर्टिंग इनटू लिक्विड फॉर्म, इसलिए कोई पीछे सब्सटेंस, दे डू नॉट लीव एनी सब्सटेंस बिहाइंड, डायरेक्टली दे कन्वर्ट इनटू नेफ्थलीन गेट्स कन्वर्टेड इनटू vapor form, and these vapors are poisonous. They kill the microorganism which can spoil your woolen clothes. Next question आपका है, तो this नेफ्थलीन वाला answer is based on sublimation. You will have to use sublimation word and meaning of sublimation also. Next is we can get the smell of perfume sitting several meters away. If you are sitting several meters away, even then you can smell the perfume. This process, this observation is based on diffusion. गैसियस सब्सटेंसेस में बहुत एक स्पेशल उनका कैरेक्टरिस्टिक प्रॉपर्टी है कि दे डिफ्यूज मीन्स दे स्प्रेड इन डिफरेंट डायरेक्शन। डिफ्यूजन की जो डेफिनेशन है वो ये है कि द गैसियस पार्टिकल्स और लिक्विड्स आल्सो दे स्टार्ट फ्लोइंग फ्रॉम हायर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन टू लोअर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन, and gaseous substances में diffusion is present much more as compared to liquid. So perfume के जो vapors हैं they are in their gaseous form, so they will start diffusing, they will start moving from one place to another and they will spread in all the direction, and this is known as diffusion. So आपने इसका आंसर देना on the basis of diffusion. So because of diffusion we can smell the perfume sitting several meters away from the bottle. Next is नेक्स्ट है क्वेश्चन आपका कि व्हाई आर वी एबल टू सिप हॉट टी फास्टर फ्रॉम अ सॉसर रादर देन अ कप में से आपको टी पीना, हॉट टी और हो, कॉफी हो या मिल्क हो, इट इज क्वाइट डिफिकल्ट समटाइम्स. सो स्पेशली इफ यू डोंट हैव इनफ टाइम, तो हम क्या करते हैं, उसको सॉसर में डाल के फटाफट पी लेते हैं. व्हाट इज द रीजन, व्हाट इज द साइंटिफिक रीजन बिहाइंड इट? आपने बताना है इसका आंसर ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ रेट ऑफ इवापोरेशन. रेट ऑफ इवापोरेशन कब इंक्रीज होता है, कब डिक्रीज होता है. तो उसमें से वन ऑफ द पॉइंट्स इज कि यू कैन इंक्रीज द रेट ऑफ इवापोरेशन बाय इसका जो सरफेस एरिया इंक्रीज करके. सो सॉसर is having more surface area, so if you increase the surface area then the rate of evaporation will also increase, and the tea or whatever liquid is, it will start evaporating very quickly, and you know that evaporation leads to cooling effect. तो आपकी टी जितनी जल्दी evaporate होगी उतनी जल्दी वो ठंडी हो जाएगी. So this is based on factors affecting rate of evaporation. So this is one of the factors increasing the surface area. और भी factors है, अगर आपने पंखा तेज चला दिया तो जो आपकी एयर की स्पीड बढ़ जाएगी, तो उससे भी that also increases the rate of evaporation. तो यहाँ पे आपने बताना है कि surface area, if you increase the surface area, the rate of evaporation will increase, it will lead to cooling effect, tea will become cool, will be easier to drink it. Next is how does the water kept in an earthen pot become cooler during summer? समर में आप जब घड़े के अंदर पानी रखते हो तो वो ठंडा क्यों हो जाता है? दिस इज द क्वेश्चन. तो इसको आपने एक्सप्लेन, अगेन यू विल हैव टू एक्सप्लेन इट ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ सम साइंटिफिक टर्म, और वो टर्म है इवापोरेशन. इवापोरेशन लीड्स टू कूलिंग इफेक्ट, राइट? यहाँ पे कैसे लीड्स टू कूलिंग इफेक्ट कि जब जो आपका जो अर्दन पॉट है, इट हैज वेरी टाइनी होल्स इन इट. मिट्टी का बना हुआ होता है, इट हैज पोरस and it has very tiny holes in it, and through these holes water from the pitcher or water from the earthen pot, it comes out, and जैसे ये बाहर आता है पानी, it starts evaporating, taking some of the heat from the surrounding area. और उससे क्या होता है कि इट लीड्स टू कूलिंग इफेक्ट। जो अंदर का पानी है वो ठंडा हो जाता है, अंदर के पानी की भी थोड़ी हीट ले लेता है टू गेट इवापोरेटेड, एंड अंदर का पानी उसका ठंडा हो जाता है। सो इसमें भी आपने जो प्रिंसिपल इसका जो वो फैक्टर है वो यही है कि इवापोरेशन लीड्स टू कूलिंग इफेक्ट। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन भी इसी से मिलता जुलता है, दैट इज व्हाई डज अ डेजर्ट कूलर कूल बेटर ऑन ए हॉट ड्राई डे। अगर हॉट ड्राई, अगर मॉइस्ट, अगर ह्यूमिडिटी ज़्यादा होती है तो डेजर्ट कूलर इतना कूल नहीं करता। जो हॉट समर डेज, वेरी हॉट, जब बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी होती है, ब्राइट सनी डेज होते हैं, देन डेजर्ट कूलर इज वेरी इफेक्टिव, इट कूल्स बेटर। उसका रीज़न ये है कि जब गरम गरम हवा इट कम्स इन कॉन्टैक्ट विद वेट पैड्स ऑफ द डेजर्ट कूलर, उसके तीन तरफ जो वेट पैड्स होते हैं, सो उसके साथ वो इट कम्स इन कॉन्टैक्ट विद दोज पैड्स, और फिर वो जो पैड्स का जो वाटर है इट स्टार्ट्स इवापोरेटिंग, एंड इवापोरेशन लीड्स टू कूलिंग इफेक्ट। तो डेजर्ट का जो अंदर का एरिया है वो ठंडा हो जाता है, एंड इट लीड्स टू कूलिंग इफेक्ट, और आपका सारा कमरा भी जल्दी ठंडा हो जाता है। जितनी जल्दी वाटर जो आपके वेट पैड्स हैं इसके कूलर के, वो जितनी जल्दी उसका पानी इवापोरेट होगा उतना ही ज़्यादा आपका जल्दी कमरा भी ठंडा हो जाएगा, क्योंकि इवापोरेशन ऑफ दैट वाटर प्रेजेंट इन द वेट पैड will lead to cooling effect. Evaporation उसका जल्दी होगा, वो cooling effect उसका हो जाएगा. So today this is all about, and in the next session I will explain some more questions, MCQs and कुछ extra questions, कुछ differences, we will talk about those questions. So thank you so much, and